Welcome to had6 channel. In this video, we will look into core 15 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Regiment. Which means a permanent unit of an army typically commanded by a lieutenant colonel and divided into several companies, squadrons, or batteries and often into 2 battalions. Regiment. For example, the regiment was fighting somewhere in France. Number 2. Garrison. Which means a group of troops stationed in a fortress or town to defend it. Garrison. For example, the entire garrison was mustered on the parade ground. Number 3. Contingent. Which means a group of people sharing a common feature, forming part of a larger group. Contingent. For example, a contingent of Japanese businessmen attending a conference. Number 4. Brigade. Which means a subdivision of an army, typically consisting of a small number of infantry battalions and/or other units and forming part of a division. Brigade. For example, he commanded a brigade of 3,000 men. Number 5. Team. Which means a group of players forming one side in a competitive game or sport. Team. For example, the village cricket team. Number 6. Cohort. Which means an ancient Roman military unit, comprising 6 centuries, equal to 1/10 of a legion. Cohort. For example, the Roman army was organized into centuries, cohorts, and legions. Number 7. Troop. Which means a group of people or animals of a particular kind. Troop. For example, a troop of tourists. Number 8. Platoon. Which means a subdivision of a company of soldiers, usually forming a tactical unit that is commanded by a subaltern or lieutenant and divided into 3 sections. Platoon. For example, the platoon commander. Number 9. Band. Which means a group of people who have a common interest or purpose or who share a common feature. Band. For example, a band of eminent British researchers. Number 10. Unit. Which means a subdivision of a larger military grouping. Unit. For example, he returned to Germany with his unit. Number 11. Crew. Which means A group of people who work closely together. Crew. For example, a film crew. Number 12. Company. Which means a body of soldiers, especially the smallest subdivision of an infantry battalion, typically commanded by a major or captain. Company. For example, he recognized the company of infantry as French. Number 13. Detachment. Which means a group of troops, aircraft, or ships sent away on a separate mission. Detachment. For example, a detachment of soldiers. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. It is now the time to hit the subscribe button.